Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here in the campus of Hope College for today's MIAA contest between the Britons of Albion College and your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Britons, a senior from Macomb, number 1, Robbie Dameron. A freshman from Pleasant Ridge, number 2, Connor Laidlaw. A sophomore from Battle Creek, number 12, Caleb Howell. A senior from Brighton, number 18, Brendan Mercier. A junior from Traverse City, number 19, Ben Scholet. A senior from Monroe, number 20, Jackson Taylor. A senior from Toledo, Ohio, number 32, Andrew Miller. A senior from Waxhaw, North Carolina, number 41, Will Tesson. A freshman from East Lansing, number 42, Carter Kilday. And a junior from Waterford, number 44, Logan Bride. Head coach for Albion College is Jacob DeCola. And now here's the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutchman. A senior from Muskegon, number 3, Caden Brainerd. A senior from Northville, number 7, Luke Waringo. A senior from Grand Rapids, number 11, Sam Bowen. A sophomore from Hudsonville, number 12, Gibson Heatheis. A senior from Rockford, number 13, Nick McCreary. A junior from Northville, number 14, Will Jewell. A junior from Ada, number 22, John Foster. A junior from Livonia, number 29, Jack Baumforth. A junior from Spring Lake, number 30, Brendan O'Donnell. And a senior from Traverse City, number 45, Owen Mueller. Head coach for the Flying Dutchman is Michael Shanels.
When they thought pink polos would hurt the rock before Cam got the pop, the doors is closed. I felt like bad boy street team. I couldn't work the locks. Now let's go.
Hey, Steve, just checking in. We're about 6:30 mark left before we get to 0.
Slick Rick got the
Welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium on the campus of Hope College. My name is Alan Babbitt, Sports Information Director here on this beautiful night on the campus of Hope, and we got a good one for you. Hope College, Albion College men's lacrosse. There doesn't need to be much more said. For the last decade, these two teams, the road to the MIAA title goes through one of them. And the winner of this matchup has gone on to earn an edge with hosting the MIAA tournament and being the top seed for that. It hasn't guaranteed success there, though. Both teams have won MIAA tournament games on the opponent's field after losing the regular season matchup. But game number one, both teams aiming to get victory number one. And the teams have finished their pregame warm-ups, getting the field ready. Officials checking out the nets to make sure we are all set. And we will be on the air shortly with play-by-play of Hope Albion men's lacrosse. Two teams both have 5 wins on the season, 5-4 for Hope, 5-6 for Albion. They finished 1-2 in the MIAA preseason poll. Hope first, Albion second. But that poll is paper and doesn't mean anything right now. It's going to be the winner today that's going to get an early jump. All league games are going to be played tonight after yesterday's rain out. We will pause now for our national anthem.
For today's MIAA contest between the Britons of Albion College and your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. And gentlemen, if you would, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Teams will get their helmets on. It'll be ready to go here with this one. Hope coming in on a 4-game winning streak, season best. Some early struggles against some good competition, but they've righted the ship, scoring some pretty big wins, including a big one a little over a week ago against Northland College, and one of the highest scoring games in program history. A big one there that brought them over the 500 mark, 25-2. Hope has scored at least 19 goals in 3 consecutive games. And we'll look to get that offense going early. First quarter has been a big one for them, outscoring opponents 36-20. Albion at 5-6, coming off a hard-fought win, 11-10 at Carthage College. One of 3 common opponents between Hope and Albion during non-conference play. And Caleb Howell, the netminder, was big for Albion in that one. 19 saves for the Britons in that 1-goal victory. And sometimes that's all you need for a big one in lacrosse, just like hockey. We're getting that time of year with hockey as well. And lacrosse, there's a lot of similarities, but some big differences as well. And those who know this rivalry know what it's about. It is skilled, it is physical, it is competitive, and these two teams have a way of not only drawing the best out of each other, but creating some memorable moments as we had throughout the years, as these two teams have ruled in the MIAA and traded the top spot with the other team not far behind, but an improved MIAA this year, and it's going to be a big one. We get our face-off going here. And Caden Brainerd wins it from Connor Laidlaw. Caden in, shot, and scores! 6 seconds in, the Flying Dutchmen are on the board. Quick transition off the face-off win, and Caden Brainerd comes in with a nice carom there, and Hope takes a 1-0 lead over the Britons. Grateful for a beautiful sunny night here. It has been a challenging spring, and certainly a lot of rain yesterday, but what a setting here for this lacrosse showdown. Laidlaw and Brainerd battle at again. This time Laidlaw gets it. Ball turned over though. Luke Waringo forces a turnover, and the Flying Dutchman will get possession. Jackson early with it on the Albion sideline. Gets it in deep, and the Flying Dutchman will set it up. Gibson Heat-Heiss with it, gives it up. And now Sam Bowen will get the play started here. 40 seconds into this one. Bowen turns, gives it up. Picked off by David Brace. Brace turns, spins again. Drops it off. Gives up the Flying Dutchman. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Heat-Heiss with it. Flying Dutchman working around. Drops it to Nick McCreary, Hope's leading goal scorer. McCreary with the charge, side shot high. Hope will maintain possession, 12 seconds and counting on the shot clock. Got a stoppage here for a second. Resetting the shot clock to 15 seconds. Early with it. Early with another shot high. Hope will keep it though. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Get that shot carom off the fence back into play. Get it off the field. Play restarts. Brace with it. Brace turns, shoots and scores! Fought through traffic, and despite the best effort from the Britons on that one, David Brace has given Hope a 2-0 lead. The 13:25 mark of this first quarter, and the Flying Dutchmen continue their hot starts here in the first quarter. Good strength there, and the patience as well, though, with the shot clock winding down. He didn't try to rush the shot. Got a good one on the Albion netminder, and Hope doubles up its lead. Laidlaw and Brainerd on the face-off. Brainerd will win it, gives it back to Brace. Brace not able to handle, but scoops it up on the long stick. Good recovery there for Hope. Liam with it, pressured, attacked. Turns it, gives it up, and Hope will be able to set Nick McCreary with it on the far side. Jack McNamara and Andrew Lanham enter the fray for Hope. So does Andon Rieger. My Dutchmen relying on their depth this season to power that offense. Great pressure there, though, from Logan Bride. Creates a turnover. The Britons get it across for the clear. Jackson Taylor with it, pressured. Loses his stick, knocked away there by Wieringo. Ball on the ground, McNamara picks it up. Flying Dutchmen are on the move. McCreary with it, Nick spins. Bounce shot. Didn't put quite a lot on it. And Caleb Howell, the sophomore, is able to corral it in, and the Britons will get a clear opportunity here. 3 minutes into the first quarter. Schumann with it, brings it in on the near side. Drops it back. Shot wide. Albion wins the race and will keep possession. 43 seconds on the shot clock. Mercier with it. Pressured, gives it up. Britons work it back on top. Pipish with it. Pipish turns. Gives it up to Miller. Miller with stretches out to keep that one. Pressured, though. Keeps possession, drops it off. Errant pass, rolls out of bounds. Turnover. Hope with possession here. Good defense from Hope early. And Albion's most sustained possession of the day so far. Flying Dutchman work it up top. Beckett Monday with it. Monday keeps it on the far side to McCreary. Flying Dutchman work it deep behind the Albion net. David Brace with it. Sam Bowen with it. Little stutter. The shot wide. Sam holds the points lead for the Flying Dutchman with 23, 11 goals, and 12 assists. Gibson Heatheist with it. MIAA Rookie of the Year last year. Buries a low shot, and Hope leads 3-0 at the 10:34 mark of the first quarter. Flying Dutchman showing that confidence that's been building. They dominated some overmatched opponents in Illinois Tech and Northland, so you weren't quite sure, but they've certainly showed some skill today, getting off to an early lead. Battle for the ground ball. Brainerd picks it up. Flying Dutchman will keep possession. Winning that on the X is absolutely critical in big games like this. Flying Dutchman struggled early in the season there, but have been much better lately, and that's helped, and certainly helped tonight so far. Heatheist on the far side. Heatheist brings it in, pressured. Rips the shot, and good save there from Howell. He gets it out. Taylor with it. Taylor comes up the middle of the field. Teams will make their substitution, and Albion will get set up here. Stearns with it. Cal, top scorer, one of the top scorers in the MIAA. 26 goals in 11 games this season, number 4. He's certainly somebody Flying Dutchmen are going to be watching. Schumann gives it up. Pipish. Pipish gets the screen, turns around, shot high. Possession will stay with Albion. 27 seconds on the shot clock. 9-minute mark here of the first quarter. Mercier with it. Pass up top. Schumann. Ball knocked away. Good turnover there, created by Will Jewell. Flying Dutchman will take that. But good pressure response from the Britons. Forces Hope to have a failed clears, stepped out of bounds before he's able to get it up. Albion will get the ball back here. And a fresh shot clock. 8.5, reaching the 8.5-minute mark. Rosidi with it. Gets it around. On the far side, back up to Stern. Ball gets away. Came over, though, and ruled a turnover. The Flying Dutchman will get the ball back and an opportunity to get on the move. McCreary with it, far side, works it behind to Heat Heiss. Back to McCreary. Flying Dutchman patient here as they get their offensive attack set. Lanham and McNamara back in. Freddie Koplow gives it up. Jackson early. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Early takes a shot and scores! Another bounce shot, and it just perfectly eluded Caleb Howell, and the Flying Dutchmen have a 4-0 lead with 7:27 in the first quarter. A great start for the Flying Dutchmen here on their turf. Certainly the Flying Dutchmen have seen something. You've seen several of those bounce shots. And that'll be a timeout. Albion's going to try to gather itself. Flying Dutchman will gather as well, but they have all the momentum right now. And we'll be back after this short break.
Sports, like healthcare, requires commitment, teamwork, and excellence. That's why Hope College selected Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics to provide athletic training and physical therapy for all Hope College athletes. Get the care you deserve. Trust the team that exceeds expectations. The Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics Sports Medicine Collaborative.
Welcome back to Van Andel Soccer Stadium. This Hope College men's lacrosse showdown with Albion College in the MIAA opener. And the Flying Dutchmen have grabbed the momentum early, taking a 4-0 lead. Turning back after an Albion timeout. The Britons will try to reel the Flying Dutchmen back in, and the Flying Dutchmen, of course, will want to keep soaring. As we know with these two teams, there is a lot of lacrosse to be played. Laidlaw and Brainerd will battle. Brainerd will come up with another win on the X for Hope. Brainerd brings it in, shoots off the post maybe, or a save. And the Britons will get it, and they will maintain possession. Caleb Howell able to come through for Albion with a much-needed save. Britons have it now. Pipish up top. Shadowed there by Beckett Monday. Far side. Back up top to Schumann. Schumann with him, pressured by Olin Mueller. Schumann goes far side, puts the shoulder in. Ball squirts free, and another turnover, and Hope is on the move. Ball loose. Mueller not able to handle it. Good turnover there by the Britons. And Will Tesson comes away with it. The Britons will get a chance to reset. Schumann spins. He'll try a bounce shot, but it soars high. No one able to get back there for the Britons, so Hope will get possession in a fresh shot clock. Shadows creeping over about half the field. No one at the net. Oh, and the ball hit the post. The shot there from Balmforth came about a matter of inches from a goal. The Britons will get it. Pipish on the move. That was about as Close as a goalkeeper. Oh, he'll think about that one. But he'll get settled back in, staring into the sun. Ball knocked free, ball loose. Pressure from Hope. We're going to get a push. New shot, 60 seconds on the shot clock. Albion will maintain possession. Keegan Pastor with it. Pastor turns, tries to take left-handed shot, gives it up. All alone. And a save. Jack Baumforth came up with a big save on Mercier, who had squirted free without much help. Pass up, Mueller on the move. Quickly to Heat Heist, and he scores! What a transition game from the Flying Dutchman. They are not wasting any time, rowing the boat on the sidelines and rowing their way to a 5-0 lead at the 5:14 mark of the first half. Flying Dutchmen have the pace of this game at their liking, and it's paying big dividends here early in this one as they take a surprising 5-0 lead. Bloat and Laidlaw on the face-off there. Laidlaw able to win it. Need to give Kanan Brainerd a break. He's been so busy. Want to make sure he stays fresh for the whole game. Britton's with it. Dameron gets it, and the Brittons will settle down, just trying to get on the board and stop the bleeding here. Schumann with it. Shadowed by Billy Hughes. Billy in his first Hope Albion game. A shot and an initial save, but the ball squirts free, and the Britons get on the board with a big goal for them. That's the game of lacrosse right there. Jack was inches from a goal, and he was inches from stopping that one, but Albion gets on the board. We're 5-1 Hope here, 4:24 left in the first half. Schumann with a well-placed shot, low side. Albion ends Hope's run of goals at 5. Laidlaw and Brainerd back on it, and it's Brainerd with the face-off win. Brainerd on the move, up to Jackson early quickly. Pass behind, shot high. Weston Godbold with the shot there. Hope will maintain possession. Gibson Heat Heist in there, pressured by Ben Chalette. David Brace with it. Comes up the near side. Trailed there by Ethan Barker. Brace gives it up to Bowen at the top. Bowen gets the screen, fights through, turns, spins, backs away, gives it back to Brace, drops it to Blaine Hindy. Hindy with it, pressured. There from Logan Bride, but able to work through it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Brace turns again, gives it up to Early. Leaping temp there by Bowen, saves that one. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Flying Dutchman running out of time. Bowen squirts free. Shoots and a save there from Howell. He throws it but turns it away. And McCreary will get it. A break for the Flying Dutchman. They will keep possession here. Try to get this lead back up to 5 goals. Heat Heist with it. Works it on the far side to McCreary. McCreary gets out of traffic. Bowen. Sam fakes. Shot. Save. Picked up. Ground ball there. Picked up another shot. Early with it. Shot and a rifle! from Jackson Early. What a shot. No bounce on that one. That was just pick it and rip it. And the Flying Dutchmen get that goal back and lead 6-1. 2:26 left in the first quarter. Great ball control skills from the Flying Dutchman there. Some really quality chances, 50-50 balls. The Flying Dutchman able to come up with it, and Jackson Early. Face off. Won again by Caden Brainerd. Goal number 11 on the season for Jackson. Goal number 16 for Luke. Heat Ice, who has 2 on the game, now has 10 on the season. David Brace with his 5th goal, and Jackson Early with his 2nd, now with 11. Gibson Heat Ice with it. Shoots it. Top shelf, high corner. Nick McCurry able to win an easy foot race, keeps possession. 1:45 on the clock, 40 seconds on the shot clock. Curry with it behind the Albion net. Gives it up to Freddie Koplow. Freddie makes a move. Stepped in the crease though, turnover. And Albion will get the ball with 1.5 minutes left. And a fresh shot clock. Jackson Taylor brings it up, but loses it. Ball loose. Picked up there by Beckett Monday. Beckett works it in the attacking zone. Turnovers are key, especially in these rivalry games. You got to minimize those, or you got to create them. And the one that creates generally is happy with the outcome at the end. Good pressure there from Hope. They will take their time. Just about a 5 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With the edge to the game clock. Low shot. Hope will keep it. 38 seconds left in this first quarter. Heat Heist on the restart. Out to Early. Early, though, pressured there. Good defense from Nathan Vesper, the 5th-year senior. Forces a turnover. Jackson Taylor loses the ball, though. Ball squirts free. Gibson Heat Heist. Ball leaves. Pressure there, that intensity we talked about. Heat Heist gets a measure back, but the Britons will keep it. 12 seconds and shot, counting on the shot clock. Not sure they'll be able to get a shot off, but they will try. 5 seconds here. Pressure from Hope. Gives it up, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We are through 15 minutes. Hope College 6, Albion College 1. We'll be back after a short break and bring you the second quarter of this men's lacrosse showdown at Hope College.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
Welcome back to Hope College. Here for the second quarter of this MIAA opener between Hope and Albion, two perennial MIAA powers. I want to take this quick second to thank our Hope College athletic anchor partners, Holland BPW, LVZ Financial Planning, the Lighthouse Title Group, Gentex Corporation, the Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedic Sports Medicine Collaborative, and the Borchter family for their support of the mission of Hope Athletics and our student athletes. Face-off violation on that one. Britons will get possession here to open the second quarter, the first quarter stats. Delivered by Phil Karras and Will Schultz have the Flying Dutchman dominating. 19-5 edge on shots, 6-8 edge on face-offs. And that's a big reason why the Flying Dutchmen hold a 6-1 lead here in the second quarter. Shot. Hit off the post. Just laid nicely for Jack Baumforth. And he will gladly pick up that and get the Flying Dutchmen on the attack here to their first possession of the second quarter. Will Jewell drops it off up to Luke Weiringo. Luke the long stick midi and is more than willing to take a shot when the opportunity arises. Finds it, bounces. Ball squirts free, tough pass there. Good response from Logan Bride. And the Britons force a turnover. Nearly give it away, but able to keep it. Entry pass though, errant one. Failed clear. Ball on the ground. The physicality is certainly picking up here. Ball loose. Squirts. Battle for it. Where is it at? Out of bounds. And Albion will get possession. Hope just not able to get that loose one. Story of this game, Hope scored the first 5 goals, led 5-0 with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter, and that's given Hope the early edge. Forced Albion to try to come back here tonight in this MIAA opener. Fabrizio Rossetti with it. On the far side, spins. Thinks about a shot, works it back around the Britons. Get it on the near side, Cal Stearns. With it, turns inside, switches hands, and it'll be turnover there for the Britons. That's a break for Hope because Stearns was getting maybe one of his best looks of the night. Baumforth with it. Heads upfield, drops it off to Will Jewell, back to Baumforth. Hits Sam Bowen. And now it's the Flying Dutchman's turn to give it back. The Britons will get on the move quickly. Mercier with it, little shot and a save. Great effort there from Robbie Dameron, but Jack Baumforth able to get the save. The transition game going for Hope. McCreary to Heat Heiss. Shot and a save there from Caleb Howell. Ball loose on the ground. Gibson Heat Heiss not able to come up with it. Got a conversation. Hope thought the ball should have stayed with them. And the possession will. Break for the Flying Dutchman there. Hope will get 60 seconds on the shot clock. We're 3 minutes into the second quarter. Far side up to Blaine Hindy. David Brace works it around to Bowen. Sammy with it. McCrary, pressured there from Will Tesson. Gives it up. Line Dutchman working around. Approaching 25 seconds left on the shot clock. David Brace with it. Peels away from Jack Heff. Now it's Hindy. Hindy works through. Hindy thinks about a shot. Logan Bride on the spot, though, knocks it away, and the Britons get the ball. And they'll get their transition game moving. Will Tesson with it. Ball knocked away. Quickly from Weiringo up to Heatheis. Shot and a wide. And a potential opportunity for Hope goes awry. And the Britons will get it. Ethan Barker will bring it up. Rosidi. As the Britons get set, get Luke Schumann, who has Albion's only goal so far. Schumann will go to the far side. Gets a screen. Little two-man game. Works it back to Rosidi, whose shot goes high. Dameron. Back there, though. Albion will keep possession. 30 seconds and counting on the shot clock. Ball knocked away, loose on the ground. Push, and the shot clock will go to 60 seconds for Hope. Or for Albion, excuse me. Rosidi with it. This time he'll come to the near side. Pressured there. Rosidi works it around. Mercier with it. Gives it up to Stearns. Britons go back out as the Hope defense. Resets. And a fake and a score. Andrew Miller. Nice deke there. Got free and then the goalie got it past Baumforth, and the Britons are back within 2 goals for the second time today after Hope jumped out to a 5-0 lead. Good patience there from the Britons. Possession on the face-off, won again by Albion. They're looking to get a quick strike, but Baumforth able to save it. Pass upfield, though, an errant one picked off by Carter Kildane. Failed clear for Hope. Shot from Andrew Miller goes wide. He tried to get his second goal of the game. Possession will stay with Albion. 73 seconds on the shot clock. 9:03 left here in the first half. Schumann with it. Shadows now have completely covered the field. No more glare that might play into things as we settle in the evening here on the campus of Hope College. Mercier with it. Pressured by John Foster. Gives it up. Cal Stearns now at the top. Stearns gives it up. Good pressure there, though. And a turnover for Hope. Tyler Behrens with it. Transition game. Shot and a goal. Jackson early is on time with another strike. And Hope bumps its lead back to 5. Buried that under the top right post. And the Flying Dutchmen are enjoying the party so far. 7-2 lead here, 8:10 left in the first half.
And scoring goal number 7, number 31, Jackson Early.
Jackson with goal number 3 on the day. Team's starting to mix up their face-offs too. It's Brainerd and Bride. Brainerd had it for a minute. Lost his stick. And Godbold, the freshman, picks it up. Now Braden with it. Gives it up to Bloat. Shot and a save from Howell. Ball scooped up by Gibson Heatheist. What a goal. Great hand-eye coordination after the great save by Howell. Heatheist made a better play on the ground ball and buries it in the back of the net. 8-2 Hope. 7:51 left in the first half, and another timeout from the Britons. We'll be back after a short break.
My name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
Holland BPW is proud to support Hope Athletics and commitment to energy efficiency. It's easy for Holland BPW electric customers to get started with Home Energy 101 at hollandenergyfund.com. With Home Energy 101, learn the best ways to maximize efficiency and save on your utility bills. You also get a kit of energy-saving supplies valued at up to $300. Get started at hollandenergyfund.com today.
Back to action here at Hope College. Flying Dutchmen enjoying an 8-2 lead, and they are powered by some very skilled plays here so far, putting their talents on display. That goal by Gibson Heatheist, goal number 11 on the season. Jackson Early with 3 goals, matching his season high. He had 3 goals and a dominating win at Illinois Tech. These goals mean a lot more in the MIAA opener and the rivalry showdown with Albion. Brainerd able to win the face-off against the long stick midi there from the Britons as they're trying to find a solution to Hope's dominance on the X. That's been a big part of Hope's commanding performance so far. Coach Shaynall's, have been working on that. That was a problem early in some of the games they had. Jack McNamara with it, works it on the far side. Shot and a save there early, going for his 4th goal. Shot clock will reset to 60 seconds. Hope will keep possession here. Approaching 7 minutes left here in this first half. Heatheist with it, works it back, drops it off. Freddie Koplau with it. Back to McNamara. McNamara up top to McCreary. McCreary scores! A low shot, left corner. And we're going to party till we die because Flying Dutchmen are leading 9-2 here at home, and a big start to the MIAA campaign. Everything is coming up orange and blue. And the Flying Dutchmen aim to keep the train rolling here. Ball loose there. Liam Below with it, and Hill will win another ground ball, but turns it over. After pressure there from Logan McBride, the Britons are on the move. Mercier with it. Britons will get their attack set. Mercier with it, pressured by John Foster. Just a stalwart back on that back line for Hope. Rossetti with it, tries to work around, pressured by Brendan O'Donnell. Ball deflected. Below picks it up, gives it to Foster. Foster, though, with a tough turnover, and the Britons get it back. Not sure if John hesitated or saw somebody was there, and Britons will get a chance to reset here. Fresh shot clock and try to cut into this Hope lead. Schumann with it. Schumann comes near side, crosses over to Stearns. Stearns with a hard shot, low shot. Jack Baumforth had his eyes on it all the whole way. Flying Dutchman will get it up for a clear. McCrary with it. Drops it off to Heath-Heiss. Flying Dutchman will get their attack set. Flying Dutchman have done a good job mixing transition game, but also patience and working the shot clock and making Albion play defense too. It's been a winning combination so far. Heath-Heiss with it. Over to Early. Hindy with it, drops it off to Brace. To Bowen, inside 30 seconds on the shot clock. Sam on the move. Sam squirts free. Shot low, save. Ground ball picked up by Brace. 60 seconds on the shot clock for Hope, so they'll have an extended possession here. Jackson Heft pressure and Brace though. Brace muscles his way, turns again. Turns, shoots it high and wide. Hope will keep possession here. 36 seconds on the shot clock. 3:58 left on the game clock in this first half. Lights are on here. Jackson Early with another one. Heath-Heiss wins the foot race, keeps Hope with possession. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Heath-Heiss with it. Drops it off the Brace. Brace pressured by Heft. Turns, tries to get away from Heft. Tough pass though, threw it away. Heath-Heiss will at least throw it in, and a great save. Hindy able to give it up. McCreary with it, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson Early, an easy save there for Caleb Howell. As Nick didn't really have any chance. He needed to throw that one on and didn't get the best shot. Ben Scolette with it. Pressuring on the ride here. Just doing whatever they can to try to keep the Britons off rhythm. Pipish with it, gives it to Schumann. Schumann with it. Gives it up. Shot from Pipish. Albion will keep possession. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 2:36 on the game clock here. Beautiful night for Lacrosse. On the eastern side of campus here. Right across the street from Richard and Helen DeVos Fieldhouse. Foster pressuring Mercier. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it up. Dameron with it. And he just throws it away. Britain's unable to get a quality scoring chance there, and Hope will get it. 2:05 left in the first half and 80 seconds and a fresh shot clock. Will Jewell with it. Throws it over to Baumforth. Will Jewell gets it back. Nice loft pass to Luke Wieringo. Wieringo on the attack. Sends it deep to Heat Heiss. He's shadowed by Cholet, I mean. And Lanham will get it now. Rieger on the near side gives it back to McNamara. Over to Lanham. Heat Heiss works, Flying Dutchman working it around. Content to burn some clock too. We'll try to get a 10th goal here in the first half. Lanham fights through pressure. Low pass, good scoop there by McCreary. Gets it quickly to Heat Heiss. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Heat Heiss dances, pirouettes, spins. Gives it up to McCreary. Far side to Rieger. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Rieger with it. Rieger gets it to McCreary. Spins, fakes, good hit. Shot off the goal. Out of bounds. Possession will stay with Albion. 43 seconds left on the game clock here. Hope will try to keep the Britons off the board one more time here in this first half. Ball dropped off. Pressured there. Albion able to scoop it up. Good recovery from Ethan Barker. Cal Stearns with it. Certainly a threat anytime he has possession. Pressured. Double team there. Brendan O'Donnell with a shot and a save. Another low save from Baumforth. Baumforth throws it up, tries to get a deflection, and that will do it for the first half. Our score, Hope College 9, Albion College 2. A great start for the Flying Dutchman. They have 30 minutes to try to finish this one off. We'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes' time.
Hope students are challenged to dig deeper. They're challenged to find their calling and shape their future. They're taught to empower their talents, chase their dreams, and encouraged to make a difference. The Hope student body is ready to change the world.
we want the legacy. We got the hope and we bring in the remedy. Working it steadily, we want the glory, we want the blessing. If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, you know I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, hey, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory. For the real, I know how they used to feel. Now I'm here up in the field, making these moves, making these deals. I made something out of nothing. I ain't bluffing, no discussion. Look at the numbers, I've been hustling. Little rough around the edges, still I made it though. Still I just been laying low. Man, I just feel grateful though. I know where I come from, man, I ain't alone. Yeah, and I feel so blessed. Too blessed to be stressed. And I'm with the day unos. They don't ride to the death. We got the legacy. We got the hope and we bring in the remedy. Working it steadily. We want the glory. We want the glory. If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, you know I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, hey, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
I was made for this. Yeah, yeah. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Yeah, yeah.
My name is Megan Bigelow, and during my time there, I was on the Hope women's soccer team. I decided to choose Hope because of the opportunity to be involved in multiple things. I didn't want to go somewhere where I was just a number in the field. I was able to double major, experience both the business academic load as well as economics. I love the opportunity to really get to know my professors. Hope exceeded my expectations.
I'm Nate Bauman. As an invested community partner, we're proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
Our students act as beacons of hope for their community. They lead with courage, conviction, patience, and strength. They're ready to change the world.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and it is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.
Every day, the people of Hope College are
leading,
discovering,
believing,
dreaming,
pursuing,
serving,
innovating,
exploring,
creating,
collaborating,
questioning,
curing. We are finding new ways to do old things
We are challenging the status quo.
and building a legacy.
We are pursuing truth.
We are solving tomorrow's problems today.
We are thinking globally.
We are faithfully hoping.
We are celebrating victories.
This day and every day,
We are strengthened by our faith.
Bound by a shared commitment to building community and dedicated to providing our students with a world-class liberal arts education.
Faithful.
Welcoming,
transformational.
This is Hope College.
Welcome back to Hope College. And we're getting ready for the second half of this MIAA men's lacrosse opener between two heavyweights, Hope College and Albion College. And so far it's been the Flying Dutchman delivering body blow after body blow. And they have a 9-2 lead. Get the second half face off here. And much like the first half, it's Hope with a win. Kanan Brainerd with it. He turns around, spins, finds Nick McCreary on the far side. Nick on the move, gets it over to Wieringo just a little bit behind him. And he turns it over. And I think we're going to get our first penalty of the game. Slash almost by Wieringo on trying to get the ball back. And the Brents will get a man-up opportunity unless they're able to score here. Foster delivering the pressure to Mercier. That was first half Hope. First half Hope with a 30-14 edge on shots. 11-9 though in that second quarter, tightened up. New goaltender in for Albion, Jack Erickson. Brenton's on the attack though. Stearns with it. Balmfer makes the save and will get the whistle stoppage, and the penalty will be called. Yeah, that just Hope has been overwhelming with the shots, dominating on the ground balls as well. Plus 10 in that category has been absolutely huge. And Hope is 9 of 13 on the X, which has been a significant part. That helped fuel the Hope rally early and allowed them to get command. Wieringo will take one knee while the Flying Dutchmen try to kill off this Albion man-up opportunity. Mercier works it around. Stearns to Vesper. Schumann. Brent's keep it working. Stearns on the far side. Dameron back to Stearns. A little two-man game going back and forth. Stearns is going to rifle another low shot, but Jack Baumhorf saw it the whole way. Niftly drops it up to John Foster, but he is pressured though. Foster able to, so we're going to get looks like a push on Hope and a tough break for the Flying Dutchman. Britons will get the possession back. Ball dropped, though, by Vesper. McCreary pressuring. And ball is scooped up in the air. Britain's able to come down with it. That kills a few valuable seconds. And Weirin goes out of the penalty area, and we're back to even strength. Doesn't take much for the tide to turn in this rivalry. Hope was down 5-1 last year after the first quarter in the MIAA tournament championship game. But big for Hope. They came back in that second quarter, and Hope was able to keep Albion at bay tonight to lead 9-2 heading into this third quarter. Pipish gives it up. Britain's work it around. On the far side, Foster forces the give up to Schumann. Schumann to Pipish. Absorbs a check. Ball dropped, knocked away by Jewell, and Jack Baumfirth will sweep it up. A turnover for the Britons. And Liam Belote moves into the attacking zone on the far side, gives it up to McCreary. They work it around. Now Flying Dutchman will get their set piece ready to go here. Dutchman looking to build off without any question, considering the stakes, their best performance so far this season. Flying Dutchman have scored a ton of goals recently, but have not against an opponent like Albion. Brace with it out top. Tracked there by Heft. Brace, shot, and a save. First save of the day. Jack Erickson comes up big for the Britons. A good hard low shot from the Flying Dutchman. A little nimbly spin move there. Britons get the clear. Heft with it, gives it up. Ball deflected. John Foster there with it. John spins, turns it around. Deflected though his passing attempt, and a turnover. Failed clear for Hope. Foster back on the attack defensively. Forces an errant pants. Ball thrown out of bounds. The Flying Dutchman will get the possession. Flying Dutchman have been maintaining pressure the whole game, and that has really caused Albion some problems. Created some turnovers that have been big for the Flying Dutchman. Sometimes in games like this, you just need to steal a few possessions with on the defensive end, and that can make a big difference. Koplow in. Flying Dutchman will get their offense here set up. 45 seconds left on the shot clock. Lanham on the near side. Works it around. Koplow with it on the far side. Back over to McCreary. Tracked there by Tesson. Spins. Gives it back. Koplow with it. Behind the net to Heatheis. Erickson turns and watches Heatheis. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Heatheis will make his move. Spins around. Shot. Hope will win the possession battle, but just 3 seconds on the shot clock. So they will just give it up. And the Britons will get possession here. Barker with it, collision. Ball loose, Barker able to work free though. Good footwork there. Gets a big clear for the Flying Dutchman. Takes a shot from Mueller. Knocked down again. And a penalty on the Flying Dutchman. Good physical aggressive there. Almost had the turnover, but I think the second one got him. And the Britons will get their second man-up opportunity here tonight. And the second one in this second half. 8:36 left in the first half. 60 seconds on the shot clock. Hope leading 9-2. Schumann works it around to Vesper. To Cal Stearns. Britons working around. Dameron with it. Back to Stearns. Vesper up top, works it on the far side to Stearns. Pressured there from Wieringo. Vesper with it. Shot and a deflection and a save. Andrew Miller with a hard shot, but Jack Baumforth comes up with a big one. Another shot from Vesper, and Baumforth sees that one clearly on a clear night here. Flying Dutchman get the clear. Billy Hughes with that one. Jackson early backs up into the corner. Jackson, one of two Hope players with 3 goals tonight. He's matched his season high. Gibson Heat Heist also with 3. Sam Bowen with it. Bowen quickly finds McCrory in traffic and scores. The speed and the skill paired up there. The Flying Dutchmen extend their lead to 10-2. Sam's speed stretched the Albion defense, and then he was able to thread the needle to Nick McCreary in traffic. It was a tough pass, but Nick able to corral it and bury it. And the Flying Dutchmen are up 8 here with 7:07 left in the first half. Brainerd and Laidlaw on the X. Ball knocked around. Laidlaw able to pick it up. The freshman gets a face-off win for Hope. Gets it to for Albion. Gets it to Dameron. Pressured there by O'Donnell. Dameron works. And the Britons will get their attacking unit in. Keegan Pastor with it now. Rosidi enters and gets the ball as well. Pressured by Mueller. In traffic, gets a screen. Ball over to Miller. Miller, pressured by Jewell. Tries to find Stern. Stern loses control, but able to get it back. Contested ground ball. Pastor with it. Pastor pressured by Weston Godbold. Olin Mueller with it on Rosidi, just staying with him. Stearns with it, and a shot and a goal. Cal Stearns with a low shot. He kind of had a feeling it's tough to keep him scoreless, and he delivers a shot. Nice low one that just eludes Jack Baumforth, and it's 10-3 Hope with 6 minutes left in that one. Goal number 27 for Stearns, one of the top scorers in the MIAA.
For the Britons with the assist, number 23, Fabrizio Rosidi. And scoring goal number 3, number 4, Cal Stearns.
Brainerd and Laidlaw with it. Brainerd wins this one. Gives it to below. Liam unable to keep it. We got a loose ball. Ball still loose, picked up by the Britons. Jackson Taylor with it. Good pressure there from Albion. After the miscue from Belote. And they'll get a chance to cut this lead to 6. Pastor with it to Rosidi. Miller, far side to Stearns. Stutter step, takes a shot. Shot is high. Possession will stay with Albion. 48 seconds on the shot clock. 5:15 on the game clock in this third quarter. Dameron, pressured there from O'Donnell. Tries to muscle through. Britons work it up top to Mercier. Britons quickly working around. Mercier gives it up to Stearns. Stearns pressured by below, little behind the back pass. I believe that's to Rosidi. Rosidi takes a shot and high. Possession will stay with Albion. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dameron with it. Absorbs a hit from O'Donnell. Tries to find a streaking teammate. Ball loose though. Turnover. Beckett Monday with it. Will Jewell gets it. Gives it up to McCreary. McCreary, Hope's leading goal scorer. Gives it up to Heat Heiss. We're approaching now 4 minutes left here in this third quarter. Hope leads Albion 10-3. Hope will get an attacking unit on. Freddie Koplow enters, takes possession. Watched closely by Jack Heft. Koplow on the far side, stutters, moves into the center. Finds Early. Jackson Early. Good created force turnover there by Carter Kilday. The Britons give it up. A low errant pass though. Ball is loose on the ground. Good handiwork there from Heft as he's able to come away with it. The Britons get a clear. Andrew Miller with it, followed by Jewell. Miller with it. Shot and a save. Dameron with a good hesitation there. Got Ballenforth to move, and the Britons are back within 6. Goal number 4 of the day for Albion. 10-4 Hope. As we settle into the evening here. Sun setting behind us. And head coach Michael Shanell is going to give a timeout for Hope. Their first one today. And for the first time, they're the ones with the momentum that they need to slow as Albion has picked it up here late in this third quarter. We'll be back after a short break.
Hope students come from diverse backgrounds, ready to create an environment where truth is sought, all voices are amplified, and challenges are met with determination and confidence. The Hope student body is ready to change the world.
Welcome back to Hope College Sports Network. And ready to bring you the dramatic finish between Hope and Albion, two top heavyweights in MIAA men's lacrosse that is improving as a league. But the last 9 years, these two teams have been battling for the MIAA championship. Game number 1, and it's a big one with a single round of competition. On the face-off, won by Albion. Laidlaw into the attacking zone. Pressured there. Below. Ball knocked to the ground, but we're going to get a penalty on the Flying Dutchman for the push. 30-second push call. And Brantons will get a man-up opportunity, their third tonight. Hope has not had one yet. But the Brightons have tightened defensively after allowing 9 first-half goals. Fortunately, Hope's defense has been pretty sturdy too, just allowing 2 goals here and keeping them in control. But the Britons with an opportunity to get within 5. Stearns with it. Britons work it around. Dameron with it. Ball deflected. Great anticipation by Will Jewell. And he gets on the move. Up to McCreary on the far side. The Flying Dutchman not really getting a clear opportunity to get a fast break or a transition goal. Peel it back and get set here. Ball worked around early with it on the near side. Works in front of the Albion bench to Sam Bowen. Bowen with it. Gets it to David Brace. David turns. Quickly to McCreary. Shot. Live and shot clock, 60 seconds for Hope. An opportunity to work some more time here off this clock in this third quarter. There's a save made there by the Britons. Erickson has been solid after coming in here to start the third quarter. Brace with it. Brace rifles a shot. High possession will stay with Hope. 38 seconds on the shot clock. Britons get a quick defensive substitution. Bowen on the near side works it back. Up top. Hindi with it. Hindi pressured. There from Barker. Shot and score! Blaine Hindi buries it top left shelf. And a big goal for the Flying Dutchman. They had pushed their lead back to 7 at 11-4 here with 68 seconds left in the third quarter. I think it's Hindi, but
For the Flying Dutchman, scoring goal number 11, number 19, Blaine Hine.
Correction, Blaine Hine, that's my Flying Dutchman win the face-off. Caden Brainerd on the move. Low pass to Jackson Early. He's able to scoop it up, though. Blind Hind with a big goal for Hope. And they get an opportunity to close out this first half, maybe push the lead back to 8. McNamara with it. Koplow now on the near side. There's about a 16-second difference. More on the shot clock than the game clock. Koplow with it on the near side. 20 seconds left here in this third quarter. Works it over to Rieger. Heat Heiss up top rather than down low. Heat Heiss over to McCreary. McCreary shot high. Won by Hope. 7 seconds left in this first half. Works it up top. McCreary with another high shot. 1 second left. And that'll do it for the third quarter. We are through 45 minutes here. And thanks to Blaine Hines' goal here to pull both teams score with 2 goals in this third quarter. Hope will take an 11-4 lead to the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone. And nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms.
Back to action for the start of this final quarter. Hope and Albion face off. Laidlaw able to win that one from Brainerd. He gets double teamed though. Nice effort to squirt free and give the Britons possession here to start this fourth quarter. Big thank you to our Hope Athletics anchor partners, Holland BPW, LVZ Financial Planning, Lighthouse Title Group, Gentex Corporation, Holland Hospital, and Shoreline Orthopedic Sports Medicine Collaborative, and the Borchter family for their support of the mission of Hope Athletics. Grateful to have them supporting us here today. Britons with it. Ball knocked away. Luke. That's Weiringo on the move. He'll be happy to shoot. Shot and a save there by Erickson. Ball loose on the ground. Picked up by Hope. I think that was early with the quick shot. Hope will keep possession though. Our transition game has been dangerous for Hope tonight. It's created several scoring opportunities, a few of which Hope has converted. Powered them to this 7-goal lead in this MIAA opener. Bowen with it. McCreary now. Spins around the screen. Thinks about passing it back, but keeps it up top. Hind with it, gives it up to David Brace. Brace with it, turns. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Hind with it. Hind gets a screen. He's going to take a shot. Ball deflected. To Heat Heist quickly to McCreary and score! Boy, when it is going orange and blue, it is going orange and blue. Ball deflected. And what a big goal for the Flying Dutchman. That is taking advantage of the opportunities. Ball deflected, hanging in the air. Gibson Heat Heist says, thank you very much. Setting up Nick McCreary. And the Flying Dutchmen are back up 8, scoring the last 2 goals here, one to close the third quarter. And we get on the X. Ball loose. Brainerd sweeps. Ball still batted around. Brainerd takes a check. And it's finally won by the Britons. Drew Corin in there helping things out. Number 9. Mueller with it. Ball comes through and Mueller says, I will take that. And gets it to McCreary. An extended stretch there. But the Flying Dutchmen get possession, which is most important. Get an opportunity to work some time off the clock and try to get another scoring opportunity. Curran has played well today. It's been a collection of a lot of great efforts from the Flying Dutchman, both offensively and defensively. Goalie Jack Baumforth and his buddies back there, and then from the midfield to the attacking zone. It's made a big difference. Heat Heist back to Rieger, and he buries it. Flying Dutchman keep the party going, and it's now 13-4 Hope. 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Flying Dutchmen are not letting anything get away. If they are getting an inch, they are taking it, and they are in control of this one. You tell the confidence and the trust and the Flying Dutchmen have in each other right now, and it is paying huge dividends here in the MIAA opener. Back on the X. Below it with it. Ball loose. And it's going to be, Albion is going to get the possession. Cal Stearns with it as the Britons get set, get their attacking unit. Trying to solve this Hope defense for just the 5th time today. Stearns with it, and that's one way to do it. With a great individual effort and unassisted goal, his 2nd of the game. And one of the MIAA's top goal scorers cuts the Hope lead to 13-5 here with 11:40 in the fourth quarter. Cal just a junior. And he's going to be a problem for MIAA teams for this season and next. But the Flying Dutchmen have had just a little bit more punch this tonight. Brainerd with another win on the X. Brainerd charges in. He may want to add a goal. A save. Picked up by Brainerd. Flying Dutch will keep it. Wieringo rips it wide. And we're going to, I think Brainerd took a push. And the Flying Dutchmen are going to get their first man-up opportunity today. That pressure, that shot caromed. Flying Dutchman able to quickly scoop it up and not only created a scoring chance for Luke Wieringo, it created a penalty, and the Flying Dutchmen get a chance to get their first chance with a man advantage. McCurry with it. And Andrew Lanham says, I'm going to rifle that one home. And the Flying Dutchmen are just, it is coming up orange and blue in a big way. And 11:15 left, and Hope is cruising up 14-5. It kind of sums up the day for Hope. They are not missing out on any opportunity to get it. Laidlaw able to get that. Nope, Hope comes away with it. Mueller goes on the attack. Flying Dutchman happy to keep it in their offensive zone. They're just having fun right now. You can see it not only with the bench, but on the field and the way they're playing. And that's certainly something that you aim for and you want to happen, but it doesn't always happen in sport. But when it does, you enjoy it, and they certainly are right now. McCurry with it. Behind the net. Watched closely by Will Tesson and Jack Erickson. McCurry with it. McCurry up top to Bowen. Bowen. Now to Jackson Early. A little stutter step. 20 seconds on the shot clock to Bowen. Quickly on the far side. Over to Brace. David Brace off the post. That was a rifle. But a break for the Britons. But a good hustle there on the foot race. And the Flying Dutchman will keep possession and get a new shot clock on top of it. That's important there, too. Flying Dutchman might be in control, but if you don't hustle on that one, you're going to give up possession. Early with it, works it around on the far side, back up top to Hind. He jogs back. Gives it up to Brace. Brace with it. Brace works through, shoots, and save from Erickson. Good low effort there. Keeps it a 9-goal game. But an errant pass. Miscommunication there, and the Flying Dutchman will get it right back. The new shot clock. Heat Heiss with it. Flying Dutchman came in today looking to extend a couple winning streaks. 5 games on the season and 4 against Albion, and they're on their way there. Shot low. Hope will keep possession. Get 60 seconds on the shot clock after the save. Back up top to Brace. Brace takes a check and gives it up, and a turnover caused by the Britons. Britons with the clear attempt. Shot there from Hind. Britons able to recede with it. A clear, successful clear for Albion. Ooh, almost had a turnover there. Andrew Miller able to absorb it. Gets it to Amaron behind the net. Followed by Will Jewell. Britons working around. Mercier gets it to Stearns. Stearns leads the Britons with 2 goals today. Stearns, shadowed by Wieringo, takes a shot. Lofts it on the far side. High pass to Schumann, and he's able to deflect it enough, slow it down, keep possession here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Schumann fakes, falling down, finds a Cal Stearns, and he gets his 3rd goal of the game. The Britons cut the lead to 14-6 here with 7.5 minutes left. Certainly don't think Schumann intended to do that, but a great pass and composure to still get the ball to Albion's leading goal scorer. And it's 14-6 Hope. Britons with their 2nd goal. Brainerd with another win on the faceoff. Works it back to Baumforth. Now Will Jewell with it on the far side. Back to Jewell. Jewell finds Weston Godbold and gets it across. Jackson Early now with it. On the far side. Heat Heiss. Will Tobias with it. Will Tobias at the top. We'll work it over to Godbold. He'll jog it back. 30 seconds on the shot clock. He'll take a long run. Fakes the pass. Stutters. Gives it to Heat Heiss. Tries to find it up front. Deflected though. Caused turnover there. I think it was Jackson Taylor who got his stick up and able to deflect that one and create a turnover. Britons get the clear. Hit the 6-minute mark left here in this second half. John Foster pressuring Mercier. Mercier fights through, takes a bounce shot. Too high though. Out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Britons. Dameron with it. Dameron to Recedi in front of the Albion bench. Recedi. Pressured, gives it up. Shot and a goal. Schumann with a perfect shot just under the crossbar. And Hope's lead has been cut to 14-7 left with 5.5 minutes left. Schumann's certainly going to be an MIAA lacrosse player to watch. We've got several between underclassmen and upperclassmen on the field here today on both teams. Ball knocked around. Laidlaw able to win it on the X. Stumbles. Ball loose. Ball still caroming around. Picked up by the Britons. Kind of a log rugby pile almost, and Hope comes around with it. Foster with it, up to Brainerd. Brainerd works it to Samuel Hensley's into the game. Head coach Michael Shannell's working in a few different players as well. Lanham gets it up top. And Dutchman happy to work some shot clock too. McNamara. Ball works around to McCreary. Heat Heist on the near side. Back out in front of the Hope bench to Koplow. Dutchman having fun and playing catch. McNamara with the charge coming up the middle. Lanham gives it up. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Lanham with it, gets the screen, gives it up. Fine Dutchman work it around. Heat Heist with it. Jab step, shot high. Possession will stay with Hope. 11 seconds on the shot clock, 4:02 on the game clock. McCreary with it. Try to get a run here. Turns around, spins, knocked. No call, and that'll do it. Shot clock violation. The Hope runs some more valuable time off here, leading 14-7 with 3:45 remaining. Brins with the clear. Mercier with it, pressured by Foster. On the far side, works it back around. Over to Ricidi. Ricidi on the near side. And can't leave him alone. He buried that one. Tough angled shot. But Albion has now made it 14-8, Hope, with 3:33 remaining. Hope got caught a little unsettled there. And Hope head coach Michael Shannell is going to take a timeout. Time is on Hope's side, but until that hits 0-0, I'll make sure everyone's dialed in. We'll be back after a short break here on the Hope College Sports Network. Back on the X here. Beloit and Laidlaw will battle for face off. It'll be won by the Britons. Pressured there on the near side. Stearns with it. He's going to rip it. Nice save there from Jack Baumforth on a low, dangerous shot from Cal Stearns. Stop clock 3:17. Britons will get a new shot clock at 60 seconds, but that shot clock is secondary to that game clock for the Flying Dutchman. Jewell with it. Pressure, tries to, but an errant high pass. Ball swept there. Good play there from Mercier. And then it'll be Albion with a timeout. We'll keep it right here during this Albion timeout and preview a busy weekend for Hope Athletics. These Flying Dutchmen lacrosse team will not have much time to rest on tonight's effort. They are on the road Saturday in MIAA play at Calvin University. Calvin is much improved, really pushed the Flying Dutchmen last season here. And so that's a big one. We got home games with Hope College baseball tomorrow at 4 o'clock on Boovie Stadium. You can watch that right here on the Hope Sports Network on YouTube. Women's lacrosse here is home on Saturday. It's poster day. Chance to see the Flying Dutch, two-time defending MIAA champions, begin their quest for a three-peat. Men's tennis has got a big one at home against Trine University, trying to avenge last season's loss. Both teams are undefeated in MIAA play so far this season. We got several Hope teams on the road this weekend as well. Of course, go to the athletics.hope.edu, the website. Get all the latest schedules and news and information there. Check out our Hope Athletics social media accounts as well. So Britton's with it, working around, get it to Stearns. Stearns stumbles, gets back up though, sends a shot wide. Possession will stay with Albion. Again, the story of this game, a 5-goal start for the Flying Dutchmen in the first quarter. Gave them command, and they have not relinquished control here tonight in this MIAA opener. Rossetti with it, stutters, shot wide. It's going to be a busy month of April across the MIAA for all sports. Hopefully we've turned the tide on the weather. Be able to get a lot of contests in. Shot clock winding down, and then I'll do it for that possession. Hope we'll get it. 2:15 left. Flying Dutchmen are soon to be celebrating a big rivalry win. Waringo with tries to beat the keeper. Heat Heis is back there though. Possession will stay with Hope. Try to get a highlight goal there. There have been many of them though, but that would have been good. Hope. Hensley with it on the far side. Escapes traffic, turns, spins. Pressured there. He will get it to Sam Bowen, and Sam will happily dance around a little bit with possession. Inside 40 seconds on the shot clock. Bowen with a fake. Bowen with it. He is so nimble and quick. Shot and a save. Keeper didn't know where it was, but it was right in his basket. We'll keep it, and the Britons will get a possession here. Rossetti with it. Gets it across for the clear. Drew Curran with the pressure, though. Just trying to do everything to not get away from Mercier, but Mercier is able to keep it. And the Flying Dutchmen are able to get it. Will Jewell comes up with it. Inside 50 seconds left. Foster with the pass to Brace. Ball on the ground, but David will track it down. Heis. And an unassisted goal. Took a shot as well. and let the party begin. The Flying Dutchmen are going to be 1-0 to start MIAA play. 5th win of the season. They get a penalty here with 35 seconds left, and they have certainly earned with an outstanding effort tonight in a game that means so much for both teams. The Flying Dutchmen picked a great time to deliver their best effort of the season, most complete effort, offensively and defensively, midfield as well. And they'll get to run out this clock and really feel good. But they also know they got to put it behind them quickly and get ready for another team in Calvin that would love nothing more than to shake up the MIAA. But Flying Dutchmen can gain a lot of confidence from their performance tonight. The bench's energy is picking up as the final seconds wind down here. Jackson Early will give it up to Sambo and back to Early, and that'll do it. Our final score, Hope College 15, Albion College 8. Flying Dutchmen get to 6-4 on the season. Most important right now, 1-0 in MIAA play, and their 5th win in a row this season and their 4th win in a row against Albion. Gibson Heatheist with a game-high 4 goals. Nick McCreary and Jackson Early with 3 apiece to lead the Flying Dutchmen. Cal Stearns is 3 goals, tops the Britons. Jack Baumforth with 7 saves for the Flying Dutchmen. Luke Gringo and Will Jewell with 4 caused turnovers. As we said, a tremendous performance all over. Caden Brainerd on the X. And then pressure all over the field. So a great effort from the Flying Dutchmen. The two teams will shake hands and we will see what happens. But if history is any indication, this will not be the last time these two teams face this season, but we got a lot of games to decide that. My name is Alan Babbitt, Sports Information Director. Thanks to our crew behind the scenes bringing you tonight's broadcast. My crew here in the press box giving me all the stats, and I'm glad to fill in and call an exciting win for the Flying Dutchmen. Again, our final score, Hope 15, Albion 8. Thank you for watching. We'll look forward to having you back on the Hope Sports Network very soon.